Welcome back to number 8 of this shenanigans. What happened last time, Sunflower? Thanks, Sunflower. What happened last time, Dragon?
Uh, we walked, I think.
1,000 miles.
Where are we?
And I would walk.
Good
a
question.
1,000 mile.
Alright, what
It seems
happened?
I have dementia.
What
Kubrick
hap-
has dementia.
Oh dear, what happened last time, Joe?
We approached the town that's name I am derping on, and they were having an execution,
Oh,
and everybody ignored everyone else's plans to save the person being executed.
yeah.
And eventually they got their rope cut, they ran off. Some of us chased them, and then I don't know what everyone else was doing. Also, I got thrown at people.
Yay.
Yay!
Yes.
Meanwhile, Oro Flick are now alone.
I should post something. I need to go
Wow,
on Twitter.
wow.
I forgot to post the things.
Son, can you put that on a board for us? I sent you a DM. It's a temporary thing, but it's a thing. Because I don't think I can create stuff. Which is really silly.
You can't create stuff as Chimera.
No, I can't. Not in VR, which is really silly. Just because a game is built for can be built for VR doesn't mean it should be built for VR. Just because a game's built for VR doesn't mean it should be. Huh? What did you say?
What about if it's worth doing? It's worth overdoing.
Fair enough.
What do you think about that?
Okay.
And then there's also the ancient Chinese proverb of if the problem persists, use gun. If problem still persists, use more gun. I know
Chinese?
Sun Tzu told me that once.
Sun Tzu. Okay. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So, off of last time, we had made our way into the Teribala kingdom, town, honestly, and we found a execution going on. After fucking around a bit, trying to figure out what the hell to do, and a threatening interaction with Thorandric, we return. As portion of the group was running after trying to find the dwarven person, and then the rest was running after TK because TK has Mr. Pebbles.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we return to today. So, do you think you could put that on a thingy?
I just did it.
You did? Am I blind?
I
Blind?
left.
Oh, you. Oh. Oh? Why?
Because I cannot create in the.
Oh, you
thing.
can't?
Yeah, you
No?
can't create in someone else's game.
Oh, that's silly.
Yeah, if you want to create things, you gotta be the host.
You should have told me, Dan.
Yeah,
That's
because
stupid.
you see, if that wasn't the case, I'd be building assets constantly. while I was playing.
Well, I mean, if you have saved assets, can't you bring them in?
Yeah, but
saved assets.
I have to leave to go create the saved assets, then come back.
Oh gosh! Too big. Too big.
I was thinking of literally recreating this map 3D.
That, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I have to redo this map anyway. Eventually. This is a placeholder.
Yeah, well, I was thinking of making an enormous 3D thing out of my modular stuff, and
Sure.
be like, okay, this will work, and then we just fill in all the big gaps because there's a lot of gaps.
There is, and I don't like the free space. It's supposed to be very full. It's supposed to have like water and stuff too. But it's a lot of work. Okay. As we return, TK, Seraph.
Yes.
Seraph, chasing down this dwarf, you turn around the corner and realize that you have lost track of them.
Oh boy. Well, this is not good. By the way, it seems like whoever's running this place is absolutely crazy. Or at least just an arse.
Make it to
As
the board.
catching up to you is Obra Obam and Ear.
Hey guys.
Bertle? Okay.
Good talk, Bertle.
Meanwhile,
Isn't there a way to weld assets together?
uh,
Just when there was.
meanwhile, Kurabros, Fideli, Aura, Flick. What are you four doing? Scout, Sunflower, Dragon, Sun.
Hold on. I am make.
I'm trying to figure out where to go in this place.
I need a token for Kerberos. I need to use NAF.
How
Uh-huh.
big is
I have
New
dementia.
Tabala?
It is about the size of a very large town,
I
like
have
a like a
dementia.
like a city,
Moment
like the
happened.
size of a city.
Okay.
We got
Who's
a
around?
wall next to it. Or surrounding it.
Other than the
Who's around?
recap, there's nothing more than the recap I already give Dragon.
Who's around us?
Around you is the crowd who are currently a bit confused about what the fuck is going
As
Yeah.
are we.
Yeah, that's usually what our presence makes happen.
I'm going to talk to one of them.
to a crowd member.
Yes, and I want to figure out where is, the keep, the castle, the place where the noble of this land.
You mean other than the
reside.
castle?
You mean
Yeah,
other
I don't
than
know what. I don't know where it is though. I don't know the quickest way up there.
You mean
You mean the castle?
You mean the castle that's visible to everybody?
I don't know how this map is laid out, so I don't know if the castle's in view.
You should join the game so you can see the map.
Nah.
Of course, nah.
I can do this.
As soon as you did that, something disconnected from my computer.
You deserve it.
Something else disconnected, and that wasn't for me this time.
No, that was someone using a sound.
Then I guess don't talk to the person, and I go to the castle.
I just tug on Flick's. I just tug on Flick's shirt like, Flick, don't you think we should do something first?
Nah.
You mean like bathe?
I don't see what's wrong with that.
Maybe a nice rest first.
Mm,
Fidelli, what are you doing? You
We
are
haven't-
you
I
are
am just
with.
listening to them talk because I am
Okay.
sticking with them.
We haven't taken a bath or shower in like a week, Flick.
Kubros, you are also with these three,
Yeah, I see.
so you can interact with them when you want.
well, I don't need to take a bath. I naturally smell good.
Roll
If that
deception.
means bad, then yes.
Well,
Roll deception.
You need a bath, Flick.
if If we're going to get a rest, we probably want to find an inn or someplace like that.
You're somewhere else.
You're somewhere else. You're not with us.
Oof.
Didn't.
Mr. Fable!
Yeah.
Alright, that's a...
Oh.
Am I replacing their head now?
That's a 14.
A 14 for what?
Exception.
We need to add the name to the ginger man.
Seraph?
Hijack told
Yeah,
me to
sure.
roll a deception. I rolled a 14.
Is anyone's passive? Is your passive insights higher than 14?
I think mine's 15. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a liar. He smells. He's a stinky guy.
Okay, after I've named the token, and someone else has named it again.
It's fear. F-U-U-R.
It's for. So I was like, it's for.
Birtle, you here?
Wait a minute. I have the cloak of many fashions. I technically could
Okay.
change the cloak.
You can
So it
change
doesn't
what it
look
looks like,
like-
but you can't change its smell.
Yeah,
Nothing.
but I can change it and make it look nice and clean looking.
You make it look clean. But if you smell like a barnyard. Anyway. Fury, you've just caught, you and Ober have just caught up with Seraph, who's looking around a corner, seeming very confused, as you see a dead end of a, help me out here,
No.
Allie.
alleyway, yeah. A dead end alleyway with no one, that you swear you saw them turn out, with nowhere else to go.
But I was behind him.
Seraph saw them, saw the dwarf turn.
Okay.
You caught up with Seraph. Seraph is standing there
Okay.
flabbergasted.
Okay. Did you lose him?
A real what the fuck moment.
I'm just gonna roll perception.
Did he maybe turn into a house? You see, turning
I
into
don't-
houses is a weird
I
talent some
don't
people
see
have.
how that's possible. But magic does a lot of weird things, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. But that's a very unlikely solution to the situation.
That's a 14.
Noteworthy that you're the only one who heard me, Thorough.
So 14 for perception hijack.
Looking around on the inside. Yeah, it's just an alleyway.
Hmm.
You see on the alleyway there is a single, like, pamphlet.
There's a pamphlet in the alleyway.
Yeah, it's like kind of like, you know, those kind of like paper things where you tear off a piece of paper.
Yeah.
It's one of those, and it's kind of like glued to the wall.
Oh. I'll go over there.
Okay. You see it is called. It is. Opening up my notes. Why can't I remember a name I wrote down? I wrote down the name, but it's gone from my brain.
Haha.
It's the pancake barn.
Yes. No. It is. It is called Arnthox Dock Agency.
Oh, wonderful.
Does it say anything else?
It is basically a description about it's two things. Well, it's kind of like a help wanted poster. Um,
That's what he was hoping for.
yeah, it is a help wanted poster. It is Arnthok's dock agency, and it is you don't exactly it doesn't really say what help is needed, but it gives you a location at where is I should probably put my Diltox map on my notes. Probably be smart.
He's going to be ripping off a thing as soon as he sees it's a help wanted thing.
Yeah. World info, is it in here? Diltox, okay. It is a help wanted sign, saying, just saying, need help. Find me towards, south of the, it is south of, the, fuck. Hold on. Need help, find at docks south of Stelline Mountain. Steleen. Stelline. The Stelline Mountain is, if you were to look at the map, it's the one with the cave on it.
Okay. He's gonna put that in his bag of holding. Because the children cannot decide what they want to do. Or adolescents cannot decide what they want to do. So I will give them a quest.
Okay.
Are you playing Ober right now?
If you want to, you can. I won't stop you.
I'm on my phone right now and eating, so I don't really want to pull up his character sheet. Bruh.
Hijack is forced to.
Renaissance dot.
You don't need to do the voice if you don't want to.
Is it truly them, though, if you don't do the voice? You can't get the voice and the character.
So yeah, it
You
is
really-
just so
you
you
really
know,
wanna
it
do the
is
voice?
giving it is giving you a location within a place called the Ornithok Dock Masters. Arnithok's Dock Masters.
Okay.
You don't know who it is.
Ab-
You just know it is a location.
Something that they can do.
Yeah.
Because they have no idea what to do.
Hey, Jack, I thought you said Avnathar, and I thought, there's no way this is Elder Scrolls in here now.
Arnithox. Does
I was going to ask Obra if he sees anything.
Ober will ask Mr. Pebbles if he sees anything.
Obra, you don't have Mr. Pebbles.
Points at Seraph.
I just pull out the rock out of my freaking pocket and just look at
Wait,
it. Like, you seriously
I
still
thought you
think
said
that this
Seraph
thing-
wasn't here.
No, Seraph is here.
Oh.
Seraph turned the
Oh.
turned the corner and saw that the dwarf you guys was chasing disappeared.
Oh. Oh. My
Does,
brain.
dude, the question is, do I see anything?
No.
I didn't think so. I'm blind.
My brain misinterpreted that, but score on the voucher. Um, uh, well, now that you have Mr. Pebbles back,
I'm the one holding
Seraph,
Mr.
would you
Pebbles.
like give him back? Would you like help finding this dwarf?
Still just a rock. I don't really see what's so special about this.
It is his rock. And it is married to the other rock.
I seriously don't think we should be encouraging this, but
You play with
toss
cards.
it over.
You play with cards.
But they actually do shit. You know that.
He casts spells with his rocks.
I didn't notice anything
Is
special when I
that
was
not
holding it.
real? Well,
It just seemed like regular ass
can you
rocks to
cast
me.
magic? Can you cast magic?
I guess technically yes. To be honest, I really never thought about how my cards work. I just know they do.
If
It's not
anything, I
horrible, but it
would
does.
have to think that the cards are pre-made with magical properties, like an artifact.
I don't know. I know the regular cards that people can get in the card shops don't work like this. Kind of just happened one day. My deck just suddenly became these special kind of cards, and they just started working like this.
Well, time to find dwarf.
Well,
Yes.
it seems like we don't really have any leads on where that dwarf went.
I just
I
realized
guess
that
we
they.
should keep an ear out. But for now,
Mr. Pebbles.
we might want to try and keep our heads down and find some place to rest.
Mr. Pebbles sees nothing.
Obra. What does he sees nothing? Ah, dang.
So
Uh,
let's see if we can find an
What
inn.
time is
or
it,
just some
Hijack?
place to cool our heels.
Currently, we are looking at it is getting closer to dusk. We are still of the same day. It is still the second of Ifralone Sip.
sure.
We are 54 days from the
Don't
heart
see
shell.
why not.
54 days from what?
The heart shell.
And that means...
Look at the cosmic events.
He's not gonna tell us.
I've already
Damn it.
told you guys.
There's a dumb... The cosmos... I did...
Look at the cosmology.
Sign up for D&D to learn cosmology of...
I made my own cosmology.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I said.
I
that
got
doesn't
up
sound
at
like a bad idea. We should
Yeah.
look for the inn.
Damn it, Hijack! World info. Eh. This thing doesn't even have an outline.
I don't know how to do this.
Do a Google search. There are documents that explain how to do that easily. You can have everything nice and organized and easy to search.
Nah.
So I look at this and I don't see any real formatting. This hurts. As someone has done a lot of projects in my life and have written a lot of documents, this hurts physically.
Imagine writing documents.
This hurts me. Why did you do this to me?
Don't look at Wes's character, see if that hurts you. Meanwhile,
So this is like the winter solstice, right?
Not
Trying to understand this.
not exactly, but yes. Basically, the heart shell is basically for a full week. It is the darkest week of a number of centuries. Basically, it is referred to as the forever night. Where for
Wow,
about
that's fucking
7
neat.
days, it's nighttime.
a vampire's favorite time of the century.
Also, during this event, most lunar rituals occur.
I'm a little concerned that you've mentioned how long we've got until that, like it's something important.
We have a were-tiger in our party.
That's not why it's
Oh.
important. That's not why it's important.
The
But
clan
it's
was
also
threatening to
blood
steal the
related.
moon.
No, that's not why it's important.
I'm concerned.
Look,
Have you never seen the session notes that Hijack posted?
I keep
look
forgetting,
back
considering
at look
I
back
know a
at
lot of
session
other
look back at
things.
session note number 5, Thrill.
Session note number 5.
The bold.
Flips furiously through the notes. Where's session note number 5? Well, wait, this is
Game-
info. I'm
Game
an idiot.
Go to game notes, go to number 5.
Oh yeah, no, I remember. Never
One
mind.
day of true night come. I see where this is a problem. I don't like where this is going.
I forgot he said that.
That's why it's in the notes.
So
Hmm.
after looking into the hallway, after looking into it, after finding all that and heading back, there is one. So actually, hold on. Fear, can you roll in history for me?
Yep. That's an at 20, I think. Yeah.
Great. Okay. A number of
Just had
things.
to double check.
Okay. So you're looking at this thing in your hand, and you're starting to think there is no place west of the Stellene Mountains. If you head west, you're just going to eventually reach the ocean. There's no town.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever this is leading isn't really a place.
Well, it is a place. It's the dockyard. Whatever.
It's saying
just
to
a
the
random dockyard.
it's saying to the Arnithox
Because
Arnithox Dockmasters that is west of the Stellene Mountains, but you know there's nothing western in that direction. However, what you do know, because I can't put it's not really on the map, there is a water entryway in Teribala, though it is a lake.
there's a lake next to Teribala.
There's a lake within the Teribala boundary, kind of northwest.
So, wouldn't it be then right about? Hold on, I apologize for drawing, but right around here.
More in the center, kind of like an oasis, like a squiggly circle.
Something like this.
I can't really do it for you. It doesn't touch the wall.
Oh.
It is landlocked right here. Thank you, tracking. Come back. Baby, come back. Yeah, there you go.
Stealing your tracking.
That
Fuck
works.
you.
Yeah, that's about right.
So there's a lake right there inside
Yes.
the walls.
There's a lake right there inside the walls. That's how this place gets its fluids.
Wait, that's not really a good place for shipping anything in and out of the town, considering the walls kind of fucking block it off.
Boat races.
Well, it could probably be a good source of fresh water while there's still water in there. But other than that...
Boat races.
Oh,
Boat
boat
Gambling.
race.
Gambling.
Uh... Huh.
So,
Huh?
TK, are we looking for an inn?
Yeah, that's what I thought we were going to do, since
So-
we kind of had
Okay.
a long journey.
Okay.
And
So we
it'd be
meet
nice
back
to
up.
have a place where we can lay low a little bit.
Okay. So meeting back up
Oh,
with.
do we see them?
Yes, you will.
Oh, okay.
Meeting back up with Kubros and crew. Okay. You guys can find an inn. It is called. Let me find. Gosh, these are old notes. It was called.
Where do you want me to put the tokens for the end?
Tokens for the inn? Oh,
Like,
it's going to be that group upper left. One over up to the right.
up to the right?
No, you were on the right side. It's just one building. There. Nope. Down. Down, doggy. There. That'll work. Where's Terry Balla? Where's Terry Balla? The
Right
fuck
here?
are you? No, in my notes tab.
You, my friend, need a better way of keeping track of all the notes.
It
Maybe a better
is.
way for us to keep track of all this. Than
I
just
do
having-
have good notes. It's just they're okay. I'm a person who works with constructive chaos. So when everything isn't in chaos is when I lose shit.
Right.
Anyway, it's
I'm-
right here.
I'm going to look up a way to better organize all the information about this world, since it seems like I'm going to have a hard time keeping track of this myself. So I
Yeah.
need some way of actually like if we had a wiki or something for this all, that would be helpful
How do
instead of having articles potentially get buried over time.
I could
Joe,
probably
make the
set
wiki.
up a thing. Okay.
Make order that book out.
World Anvil?
Yeah, that actually would probably be perfect.
I can try to figure that out.
That would be awesome. Because then we should have session notes in one section, world info in another, and your notes can be hidden off somewhere, and it could all be in one place where... And also, that'd be great for people who join the stream down the line. You mentioned something and that is completely nonsensical without context, and they can just look it up in the notes.
Someone teach me how to do that and I'll do it. Anyway, so you guys find a
Look at
tavern.
Memorial.
Okay. Just send me the name of the thing. World Anvil?
World Anvil.
World Anvil.
Not...
Okay. You find something called you find a tavern called the Rusty Snail.
Rusty Snail. Sounds lovely.
It's lovely.
Sounds lovely.
Heading in, it is just an average, dimly lit tavern.
No pizzazz.
No pizzazz, very dull.
Damn.
It's you come in, step, and you get that average kind of creaky floorboard as the tavern keep just looks up at you from whatever book they're reading. It is a drow. Maybe they're mid 200s, and it is a male drow, a mid 200s age, and they seem to mid 200s, and they seem to be wearing some sort of like I want to say if you like crossed Egyptian with European.
Hmm.
It's weird.
Alright. Odd fashion sense, but I'll go with it.
Okay.
Well, let's see. We could probably use a room, at least for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna send a. It's like one of those European winter coats, but with more Egyptian design.
So a European winter coat, but with some some Egyptian patterns on it.
Pretty much. You ever play Assassin's Creed?
No.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's fine.
I devoted my time to other games.
Gonna just put this in.
Okay, let me think.
What kind of
So
games?
we got, let's see. Played a lot of Thrillville, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Planet Coaster, Minecraft, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic and Rock Band, Thrillville, VR chat.
Alright.
Once I had a VR headset.
The
Mini golf.
the drow behind the counter doesn't really say anything, just kind of looks at you, seems to be chewing on something.
I guess.
Can I help you?
We're looking for a room for the night.
Yeah.
What?
How much was one cost? Or
How long you staying?
uncertain yet.
I'm certain. He kind of looks up. He kind of looks you guys over a bit, thinking. Oh, how many of you? How many rooms you need?
How many beds is in a single room?
Be ranging from 1 bed to 2.
See. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe there's 7 of us, if I'm counting correct, or am I missing someone? Means we probably need 4
There's
rooms.
8 of us.
4 to 5 rooms.
Is there not 8 of us?
I don't know.
Do we have everyone's token there?
I don't have a token. But I think I'm the only one missing anything.
But Deli doesn't have her token. We don't have Till's token.
And when I'm counting all of us, I'm not counting the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
About. How about a silver piece of room?
Silver piece of room per night?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you might want to actually think about how much we have. Not.
But
Why
you,
ain't coming out of the yin yang over here?
you just said all right to that.
What?
He's looking over at Aura, and his brow furrows a bit.
Actually, I should be able to afford this. At least for my own.
You're not considering this. No. Oh. Oh my God. You're from the Lupine, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good handful of us are.
Here in Terry Bala, we do something called haggling. I give you a higher number than it's supposed to be. You underbowl me. I give you something a little higher. You keep going a little bit higher, until we have a steady medium. I say 1 silver. You return with.
Let's see, 5 copper.
There you go. Now you're getting it. 5 copper. You're trying to run me out of business. I could barely grab past if I did 9.
Huh. Then how about 6 copper?
There you go. 6 copper. You take me for a fool. Gonna be able to barely feed my family. 7. That's as low I'm going.
I think that's reasonable.
Can I
Ooh,
say something?
if you
Pay
want to.
attention to things.
Sure.
I'm going. If he's looking at a Seraph, I think. That's what your name is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if he's looking at you, then he can hear me, and I'm gonna say, "Sounds like you are a fool, because you should have just taken his money."
No, this is just something we do here. We haggle. It's just the way of business. Give
You're
you a
too
price, you bribe it lower. It's just how it is.
We got the rooms for cheaper. Shut up.
Anyway, so
You're talking to the rock
seven
here.
copper for a room will do you.
All right.
You know you're talking to the rock there, right?
Don't be afraid to haggle here, Terry Ball. If you want to get a good price on everything, everything's going to be more expensive than it actually is. We haggle here.
I mean,
Thanks for the
there-
tip.
there's haggling back home as well. We just don't typically haggle for rooms.
We haggle for everything here, Terry Ball. Drink, shoe, stuff, everything. If it's got a price tag on it, it's haggle.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's a great place. I like it.
Good to know.
It's been a bit worse from way under new management, but
I
it's
noticed.
home.
Saw the whole debacle when we were walking in.
Oh, the public execution?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those haven't happened in a good little while. But I hear what the person did was something pretty damn bad.
What do you? What did you hear? Curious.
I heard that they're working with the revolutionaries and that they have been slandering His Majesty's good name.
Oh.
Some stupid thing going on.
At least it hasn't seemed to have hurt your business too much.
He looks around at his empty tavern.
Oh. And look around.
It can't really hurt what's never been something stranded.
Well, at least you got some business.
Ah, it's always good.
Yeah.
Well, that should cover you for some rooms for tonight. Oh, seven per room you want.
Alright, I'll pay for mine and Flick's room.
I'll pay for my own room.
The special meal on the day, if you ever had it, is it's sand crab.
Sand crab.
Yeah.
Haven't tried that.
Well, it's an acquired taste. If I'd recommend anything, I'd recommend having it breaded and doused.
Alright.
It's getting pretty darn late outside. I warned you about the nights, I will. It gets pretty chilly out there. And, yeah.
Shouldn't be too bad, but we should probably turn in for the night.
Alright. Well, you can find your rooms upstairs. The doors have internal locks, so go ahead with that.
Do you have a bath by chance?
Yeah, there is a water house. If you, it's a public water house. If you head on down the street a little bit, you'll find the place.
All right, thank
I
you.
guess we're all just gonna wash up and then go and get to bed.
Yeah, washing up and getting to bed is a wonderful idea. We haven't bathed in quite a while.
If you need anything, I'm your host. I suppose you can call me Emperor.
Okay. I bet a name like that's got a story behind it.
Oh, you Emperor.
Emperor. Empra.
All right, Emperor.
A lot of Drow family kind of like name people off of dreams and visions and stuff, or shit they've done as a kid, heinous stuff. Yeah. My old name used to be Skulldrigen, but not many people kind of like let that by in places like these. So,
Understood.
Emperor.
All right, Emperor. I'm gonna go get washed up and all that. Thank you for your hospitality, my friend.
Of course. Of course. If you ever need a solemn place, if you need to be like hidden from fucking Fez or anything, you can not come here, because I will rat you out instantly.
Good to know.
Duly noted.
I fuck with many things. One of them are not the gods. They scare me.
I can tell. why.
Understandable.
Got that aura about them as I got into town.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, stay safe. Don't get
I'll
mugged.
try.
And don't go following children.
Nothing to mention, but okay.
Pickpockets.
I'll make sure pockets are closed up.
He just kind of sits there awkwardly looking at you guys. He slowly looks back at his book.
I'm going to turn around and start walking out towards the bathhouse.
I walk towards the bathhouse as well, dragging Fleck along.
He's trying his best. He's obviously not the most people-y person.
He's not a people
I can
person.
tell.
He's not a people person. He's just
He's not mastered this sort of thing yet.
no. He's kind of like that person who's at the party but doesn't really know anyone.
Okay.
So they feel a little bit awkward and out of place.
God, he's just like me for real.
He's just a guy.
He just
Well, everyone's
He's just a dude.
walking away.
He's just like me for real, for real.
For real, for real.
Are you guys talking
Alright.
about me? I just got back.
Hi,
Are you guys
Jack.
talking about me being on my back?
Yes.
obviously, we
For sure.
only talk about you behind your back.
We canceled you on Twitter. Your life is done, kiddo.
Yeah, just check out Twitter. It's all the rage. We've
Oh, shit.
officially found a way to cancel you.
You know, I saw something trending on Twitter, which I don't know why it is.
I saw a Twitter once.
I did a Twitter.
What do you see trending on Twitter, Scout?
You get over here.
The RAPE word apparently is trending.
Oh,
Rap.
fun.
I don't know why, but apparently it is.
Well, moving on.
Moving on.
Okay.
Hi, Jack. While everyone is walking out, Fuhr is going to go up to Emperor and say, you got any booze?
You got any boobs? What?
Booze. Booze.
Oh, it is a tavern. So...
There's no
No, it's an inn.
no one really does. We have a bit of a prohibition going on.
The whole town's gone dry.
Pretty much. The whole town's gone dry. A bunch of people getting very rowdy over it. That's why a lot of people were really fucking on the tits for the public execution.
Is that the only time you're allowed to drink?
No, it's just gets our mind off of the suck.
Fair.
But if you
I'm
really
gonna put
want,
my elbow on the table and say, so where can I get some alcohol?
if I told you that I didn't know a place and that there is absolutely no speakeasies, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit west of here, at a place called the Threaded Needle, which is not a front and is just a fabric store, I would say I can't help you.
I understand.
You have any
Great help.
rations or
Yeah, I got food.
meals?
I got food and meals.
Could I get a meal for me and my son?
Would you like something dry that lasts you a bit, or you're looking for something just like now?
Now.
No?
Why
Okay.
not?
What can I get you? I've got a number of stuff. We don't get a lot of vegetable-y produce over here. I've gone out of my way a bit and harvest some red bean from the forest.
Oprah's vegetarian, right?
I don't know.
Pretty sure Oprah's vegetarian for some reason. So
Oh wait,
Oh.
Oprah didn't Oprah get fish?
no. He said
What's
he didn't want
spaghetti?
the fish, I'm pretty sure. Whatever. He's gonna get the vegetarian because I think he's vegetarian. I'm a bad parent.
I've got cactus steak.
Um,
I'll be honest, it's shit.
does I don't know if he's vegetarian. I forget. I thought he was. I had it in my mind.
It's your
I
decision.
made
Roll a
myself
d4.
myself. Roll a d4.
That's
I will
what
get a
Wes would
physical
say.
D4, 1 second. That is what he would say. We'll use a new d4. Place it at the bottom. There it is. I didn't choose. Evans he's vegetarian. He's not vegetarian. He's getting a normal meal.
Okay. And then Wes comes back and is like, no, he's vegetarian.
I have a sneaking suspicion that he might be.
Okay. Well,
We later find out he's pescatarian.
I've got not a lot. I've got general dried meats. I do also have a. I've got. I do have sand crab. Got a lot of that. That's really easy to get around here. We've got musket and worm, and horse.
Could I get the crab?
Crab. Okay. How do you want the crab prepared? Do you want it steamed, boiled? Do you want it breaded, fried?
I was not expecting options. Just boiled is fine.
Boiled. Okay. Do you want it? Do you want it de-shelled? Like you want me to take off the outer membranes?
That would be very nice.
Okay, because I know some people eat it with the membrane.
I am not usually picky, though.
Okay. All right.
When offered.
Okay. It's going to run you maybe about 6 copper.
Four.
I could do 4.
Alrighty. And then for you, Obra, I will get you the dry meat, because I don't know.
So, he'll just tell you, that'll just be a copper piece. So you're brought back with dried meats and what looks like a large boiled spider.
I was going to assume that
Spider?
that would take a minute and we would go to the bath between that
That's not much of a crab,
and
buddy.
wash up.
It's got them pre-prepared.
Have them pre-prepared.
Yum,
If they're pre-prepared, that makes them lower quality because they've been sitting out for a while.
You think that this lone rundown tavern's high quality?
Yeah.
Well, you see,
Expect-
it's like health inspector needs to be called level of well quality. Food just been sitting out.
It's kept warm.
You think there's a health inspector?
Well, kept.
You brought. We'll
warm,
say you brought. We'll say you brought your dry things.
It'll have to be kept like warm enough where it's essentially cooking, and then it would get overcooked. 'Cause if it's just
Yeah.
kept just warm, that's actually worse.
No, they put it in the magic microwave.
Yes. Anyway, you brought the dried meats, and he says, I can probably get your crap done in about 15.
There should be just enough for me to wash up.
All right. Stay safe.
Uh,
Watch your valuables.
I'm assuming he has enough to break a silver.
Yes,
Okay.
he can break a silver for you. Oh, by the way, no matter what happens at the outhouse, if anyone tries to haggle you any prices, it is a public outhouse. Well, public wash house.
Mention that at first.
It's
Alright.
it's,
So
it's,
it's free.
it's free. It's public.
Alright.
Keep easy.
Thank you.
I'm gonna head over to the bathhouse.
Okay. The bathhouse doesn't have a fancy name. It is
Just the bathhouse.
the bathhouse. You enter in and you see there is a milk crate box desk where behind it is some sort of water genasi who has long hair that's going has long bangs drooping over their eyes and just very unkempt.
Okay. I guess I'll just keep walking on through.
You're on the right. You can get whatever locker you want.
Okay.
If you need a lock, you can buy one.
How much is the lock?
Oh, lock is like 2 copper, dude.
Do I have a lock in my stuff?
I can hold everybody's things in my bag of holding.
What?
I was not talking to you.
Oh, okay.
And if you could hold on my things for me, that'd be nice. If you're not planning to go into the bathhouses.
I am planning to go in, though I am just going to hold my bag.
We don't really allow bags in the watery area in case anyone's taking any pointy things, unless it's like a loofah.
This,
Yeah.
I take out my bag. It is a sack filled with a loofah.
Do you have a loofah?
So I'm just holding up the bag.
What about pumice stones?
I would have to. If you're bringing it into the water, I'd have to check it, dude.
Oprah holds up Mr. Pebbles.
I know, just looking into the bag, it looks like a black hole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you would like to take a look,
I guess I could just pay for a
will
lock.
show him the inside of the bag. It is empty.
Oh, it's too late for magic bullshit, dude. What? Yeah. Huh?
Don't confuse this guy.
He puts his hand down deep into the bag. He's like, what?
I would not have let him put his hand into the bag. I'm just showing him that it's empty.
It shows a black pit.
It's empty.
Put
There's
it
nothing in there.
Put it in a locker, dude.
Yeah, I'll buy a lock.
Alright.
I'll also buy a lock.
How does he respond to Obra's pumice stone?
Pumice stone.
You know what a pumice stone is? It's basically just a rough rock that you rub on calluses.
Yeah. As long as you don't hit anyone over the head with it, you're cool, dude.
Okay.
Have fun, strange man.
I put. Can you break down silver for me?
I will have fun.
Yeah, I can do that.
Never mind. That's a bad idea, and he would not do that.
You give him a silver, he gives you 10 copper back.
I give him 2 copper.
He gives you a lock. He gives you a lock and a key.
Alright.
That's yours now, little lady.
Thanks.
Do the lock and key actually work together?
Yeah.
I immediately test it just to be sure.
Yeah, they work.
Then I guess I go to the change room and lock up my shit.
So you see all these different cubbies, and then in front of them are these kind of like mesh cage doors. Like if someone cut up a lobster trap and made a door out of it.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they used. Should be good enough, right?
I put my stuff in my bag of holding.
Unfortunately, I don't have a bag of holding, but I do have a backpack.
I do have a
I
backpack.
just stuff everything in my backpack and then put that in the locker.
I also have a backpack. I have both bag of holding and a backpack.
I put my backpack in the bag of holding. Bag of holding backpack.
That's safe. Because they're not bags of holding.
Yes. Imagine a magic item that's only purpose is to hold other bags.
Now,
The bag of bags.
Yeah.
Yo, homeboy, I heard you like bags, so I put a bag in your bag so you can have bags in your bags.
Scout's trying to say something.
I think I'm gonna design a magic item like that called the Sackmaster.
Scout is trying to say
Anybody
something.
ever played Binding of Isaac?
Scout is trying to say something.
Then he should speak!
I'm waiting.
Don't!
So what the guy said about people pickpocketing, I'm guessing this place has high crime rate. Would I know what to do against, like, protecting my stuff just in case someone tries to break in?
God, I hope so.
Wouldn't Eldra, like, teach me ways or, like, to track or whatever in case my stuff gets stolen?
No.
Because you know, I also am a bit of a thief.
Yeah, no.
Can you
Eldred,
smell your stuff?
Eldred doesn't really, teach crime.
Yeah, but I probably would have asked.
She may have shown ways to prevent home invasions.
Well, that clearly didn't work, judging by the first place we were at that got attacked.
Rena's answer to what if someone steals your stuff is just don't get your stuff stolen. What happens if someone steals your stuff, Rena? They don't.
Yeah, let me see. Let me look at this real quick.
They do not. They do not.
How
It
long
is
does
unwise
spell
to stealing
last?
from me.
Only a minute. Okay, that's not gonna work.
Okay. So you guys all can make your way into the bathhouse. It is a public one. It is everyone just muddied together in a mud hole. Everyone cleaning using spring water.
Hi, Dick. Can I don't think I ever asked this, but if an item's attuned to you, can you just summon it at will?
No.
Unless it's an an item that is meant to be summoned. No.
What about my loot?
No.
Because I need that for literally all my things, right?
You would have to have it on person equipped.
Oh.
Okay, just saying, Fuhr and Obra are using your locker as well with my bag of holding.
Hijack DM.
Looking in the DMs.
You DM to DM?
Perhaps.
So This bathhouse has a number of different type of races, majorly leaning on humanoids, majorly humans, elves, few dwarves, a halfling or two. There's like a few draconian races. No dragonborns. Just majorly stuff like lizard folks, and there is a no, and a fish.
There's a
There's
Lakatha.
There's
Where?
no, not a Lokatha, just a fish. There's a fish.
There's a fish. There's
It's a
a
literal
ball.
fish swimming around.
Literal fish. It's a warm water fish, but it's a fish. No one knows how it gets here. Don't let it bite you.
You're telling me this town is not overrun by rabbits as well?
No, because it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not in the lupine.
on lupine
Yeah.
territory.
But
They stay in the
you
lupine.
would think
No,
a town.
Well, you
several
wouldn't
towns
think.
full of
You don't
rabbits-
think.
no heron gone here. Although you see in the bathhouse, at least.
I'm scared.
Yeah, they hunt them and put them over the roast.
Oh, shit. This
Oh,
is
shit.
war.
Cancel culture strikes again.
I'm getting Grandpa Axel to come and kick everyone's butt here.
Yeah.
He banned
rude.
he banned the legal poaching of Herrick.
What's
Yes.
legal to begin with?
Whatever the word is.
Wasn't legal to begin with.
He made it double legal.
It's double illegal.
Oh, great. Can't believe I'm being convicted of double crime. It's like one worse than normal.
That means you get 1 extra year in prison.
Wow. No, you just got one extra crime.
You get one extra sentence.
You get 1 extra crime bonus to your negative sticking
Yep.
negative playthrough.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Grimes.
Other than the fish, there's not a lot going on in the bathhouse.
Is the fish sanitary?
Probably. Let's not
it-
find out.
You don't want to know. Probably nips on some dead skin of people.
What's the point of being in here if there's a sticking fish?
I'm gonna do my
that's
best
covered
to
in disease?
avoid that.
You avoid the fish.
The fish
Avoid-
swims over.
A dog walks up to the lemonade stand. Anyway.
Bop, bop, bop.
Guys, take your time, wash up, and get your stuff, and you can get out. Nothing really happens in the bathhouse.
Alright.
Until
I guess I gather up my stuff, put back on my clothes, and head back to the inn.
until
Yeah, sure.
Until-
Suddenly pineapples.
Damn it.
is TK still wearing a banana outfit,
Sure.
Yes.
so I could keep calling TK Banana Man.
I will hurt you.
If you do, that's a
Hijack
war crime.
DMs.
Well,
I'm
this,
looking.
this time it's a banana girl.
The fish jump. So as you guys are leaving, one thing does happen. The fish jumps out of the water and flops there.
Good grief.
It's
I
chasing.
just look at the fish, kick it back into the water.
And it looks at you.
And it looks at me. And it looks at you. And it looks at me.
I grab the fish and put it back into the water. Stay in the water.
Orbra takes the
This-
fish.
Is this an opportunity of a companion pet?
This is the
Maybe.
fish.
Not unless you got a fish tank.
Quick, teach the fish to breathe air. Land fish.
So
Rapidly
nothing
it falls.
nothing goes wrong as we get our stuff and go back to the inn.
Hold on a second. What breed of fish this is?
fish.
Oh my goodness, we're getting into the rooms that we
Um,
don't need.
I will say one thing, TK.
One thing happens?
Yeah, I'm gonna say one thing.
Oh, if it's my cards or my dual disc, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, the fish eats them.
Yes, the fish is hungry. Sorry. Um,
What's missing?
nothing's missing. It's more about what's there.
Something was added?
No, the look-see. It's face up on top of your deck.
Huh. That's unusual. I don't remember putting that at the top of the deck. I thought I shuffled that in. Hmm.
It's your Karibo.
Oh god, this better not be my Karibo.
That
Have you not
One
seen Yu-Gi-Oh! GX?
the fact that he always draws Karibo.
Yes.
I draw Karibo.
I'm tempted to try and summon this thing and see what it might be. Because if the cards itself got itself on the top, it's gotta be for some reason. Right? I guess after I put on my clothes, I strap on my dual disc and play my look-see and see what happens. It'll try pointing me to something.
I look at Seraph like, as she turns on her dualistic. You're gonna do that in here?
Hmm. You know, you got a good point. I guess I'll keep it off and I'll keep it turned off and I'll just check my deck and make sure all my cards are still there.
Yeah, the fish is a black fish with a white head.
I'm gonna be keeping my guard up.
Okay.
Since that is strange.
Okay. Nothing else?
Nothing else.
Okay. Then you guys can head back to the inn.
Alright.
Okay.
By the way, Hijack, I need some. Speaking of look-see, I'm gonna need some art for that, so I can put it on my.
Sent a
Actually, make
photo
a
of
card
it.
for my deck. I don't have a photo of it.
Player chat.
Yeah.
You made a crude doodle.
I made a better crew, dude.
Yeah, that crude doodle is the best image that exists. If you want a better one, you're gonna have to plug that into Mid-Journey and have it generate a creature.
Which player chat?
Private tavern.
Private tavern. Where?
Player
God,
chats.
I am stupid.
It's not far from where we are. It's above world info by a bit. Okay.
Ah, there it is. I need one that actually looks good on the card. Since there are shadows and shit all over this one.
Yes, there are. It's just a rough photo.
Okay.
You can put it into Mid-Journey or something. Okay. Heading back to the tavern, Fear, you get your boiled sand crab, which is indeed a very large spider.
Does it taste good?
It's interesting.
Is it
It's
oily?
raw.
He's definitely eaten worse.
At least it's not fucking raw.
It's weird.
Where's the lamb salt?
But is it oily?
No, it's
Is it-
boiled.
Is it twitching?
Is it covered in butter?
You get a side dish of butter.
Is it saying money?
You guys can eat up and get to your rooms.
Alright.
So do we get a long rest? Or does something happen in the night?
Sanctuary.
You guys are indeed inside of a sanctuary. You guys will be able to achieve a long rest. I just want everyone to roll a d20.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
19.
18.
9.
8.
If I remember right, this is like all combined rolls together for positive outcome.
That's a 15.
That's a
So right now
16.
Okay.
we got a lot of double digits.
Right. As you all find yourselves to sleep tonight, it is quiet.
Where's HP? Where's HP?
Don't reset anything yet.
Oh,
I've already
As
did.
too slow, medicine woman.
naughty, naughty. As you all rest, nodding off in these creaky, rickety beds. Not the most comfortable sleep, but it beats the floor.
Agreed.
You find yourself, all of you, adrift.
What?
Adrift in the sleeps or adrift in the ocean?
Asleep, but in this strange space in your head.
Oh, good.
Find
I can't swim.
yourself finding yourselves in rest, but somewhere.
I don't like this.
You find yourselves all floating in black inky nothing. Around you it sits cold and, well, not even cold. There's no temperature, there's no sound, there's no feeling. It's, for better lack of terms, void. Void of anything that is something.
That sounds like a good sleep to me.
And you drift. Falling, floating? No. You're falling. You fall. So you all feel yourselves pulling downwards in a hard gravitational pull. You don't know where is down, but down is the only place you're heading. In the air, you start to spin, spiraling out of control. Where's up? Where is down? Where's left? Where's forward? Where is backwards? Are you going
Trying to
downwards? Are you
stabilize
going
myself
upwards?
if I
You know,
can.
you try to stable yourself and catch yourself. You find it's weird. Things are bending around you in such a way, and you slowly stabilize yourself. And as you all fall, you guys look around as things around you start to slowly fade in one another. Fear, Obra, Fideli, Seraph, Aura, Flick. All of you. Obra. All of you. And... oh, I'm forgetting your name. Kubros. Kubros. Mr. Pebbles, duh, but that's with Obra. And Kubros and Hild, if Megan's here. All find yourself fading into each other's existence. You're all falling. Seraph, you find yourself steadied. All of them are just spiraling out of control. But one thing is certain. You're all going down.
Try and shout at the others on how to stabilize themselves. You know, stretching their arms out, trying to be gain control over things.
I'll do what Star says.
Just listening to Seraph, you're still spiraling. Doesn't help. Until you all find yourselves hitting something. So. Doesn't hurt.
Okay, I would expect that to hurt.
You look around, you see blackness. And slowly small white dots start growing out of the ground like flowers.
Well, it's this place again.
As we walk, we reach that same effect. As slowly it echoes outwards, bringing to detail as we move, as we make sound. Till we find ourselves back in that lost town. Broken. A ruin.
So this is what they meant by we'll never truly leave. I don't like this at all.
Do you hear it? It's not something you're supposed to like.
I guess.
As she is behind you. All of you.
Oh, shit. Like, you sneak up on me like my fucking grandma. Holy shit.
Welcome back, all of you. Well, I would say... No, that's wrong. Good to see you again.
I guess.
I guess.
Is this gonna happen every time we go to sleep from now on?
You're asleep? Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know. I just know you can't leave. Many people have tried to leave this place. I'm not sure what happened to them.
Technically, we did leave. We were in a tavern. Just.
No. You got out, but you didn't leave. You can't leave. You were here. I could see you guys. I could watch you guys, but now you're here.
Huh.
This makes no sense.
A lot of things don't make sense.
Fair.
Gotta be a solution.
Still.
Not everything needs a solution. Some things just want to be questions.
I'd rather much like to leave this place.
Oh, you can't leave.
I know you keep saying that, but I don't want to accept that answer. If you can get to a place, you can get out of a place.
Not always. Some fates are final. Close deal.
She starts to walk around the town, looking. She doesn't. She looks with her head, but she still has that. She still has that. Eye coverage, that cloth covering her eyes.
So, how's the story going? Has your curse shown its pretty little red nose?
You mean this? I put on my eye.
Interesting. No. Maybe. Those are familiar. I swear I've seen those eyes before. Yeah, there was a lady a long time ago. And eyes just like those. She tried to leave. Wonder what happened to her.
Well done. I wouldn't really call myself cursed. Except with just the bad luck of being with this situation.
Or I was gonna clue into what she said, like, Jeez. The lady with eyes similar to, well, mine. Is she happen to be a tabaxi?
What's tabaxi?
Cat person. Small ears, a tail kind of like this.
Sorry, I don't see. I can't see, actually. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
All one must do is change form to have windows to see.
Oh, how fun.
Oh, how fun. Hi, Jack Crash.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you, Steam.
Thank you, Steam. 1 sec.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse me?
Steam's down.
Overwatch 2 free to play on Steam? What?
Yep. Yes.
No.
Overwatch 2 is on
So what
Steam.
the hell are we doing here?
God, no.
What are you?
Oh,
what are you?
fuck.
What are you?
Oh, bad game.
Destiny's better anyway.
It is.
It's on Steam.
Don't play Destiny, but Destiny's better.
Ugh, I
Don't play
beat
Destiny.
No,
Destiny.
Bungie sponsor us.
I
Come on,
beat
bud.
Destiny within 2 hours.
Team Fortress 2 Seal.
Yes. Saxton Hill.
That should be our group name.
Saxton Hill?
No, the
Seal
the
Team.
Seal from TF2.
Just
Seal team.
Saxon Hell just invades the game.
SEAL Team. Banui.
Ah, Chimera.
SEAL Team Banui.
Enjoy the poor quality, guys.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There has been an increased amount of page views in the site within the past hour. Just to indicate.
Yeah, no, there's 1,200 reports.
Wow.
And that was 500 in the like 30 seconds ago.
500 and climbing, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. And back to it. So.
We're in the eyes of Chimera.
In the eyes of Chimera. Maria.
I'm afraid that I don't actually see what people. I don't see people. That maybe majorly comes with the point that I am blind.
Then how do you know about my eyes? Okay, this is confusing.
It's not a physical thing. Your curse. I can sense it.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Then what curse do I have?
You are cursed with the curse of possibility, my friend. The call to adventure, some people
Huh. I wouldn't usually consider such a thing a curse.
know. No one who has ever had it survives.
I don't like that. How in the world did you get that statistic?
Well, have you ever seen an actual adventure with a proper happy ending?
Yeah, I know at least one.
I know.
I'm at the
all
card
these.
shop now.
I know too.
You're referring to the ones absolutely cursed up with their veins with void about to die?
Yeah.
They're not done their adventures.
A story doesn't end until the book is closed.
Well, if that's your logic, then literally everyone has that same curse.
Not everyone. Some people are cursed to watch the story. Some people are cursed to merely be minor parts of it. But you're cursed to have it.
Okay, that is.
Great.
Many
Well, at least
people
my life is destined to be interesting.
Many people have predestined. place they're going to go. Something their soul is set on. You all don't. Your futures are...
Our own?
I don't want to say your own, because they're not. They are predestined. They all lead somewhere. However, your somewhere is nowhere. Not death. But not life. Just not anywhere. Your future doesn't know where it wants to be in. Or, well, your future doesn't know where it is.
That's not cryptic at all.
Indeed.
I would be more straightforward with you, but I can't, honestly.
Why can't you?
Can't want to.
You can't want to. It's just not something to be described. It's
Well.
an experience.
Well, I guess as far as I'm concerned, we're writing our own story.
Most people believe that. But it's up to you to prove it.
And I will. Eventually, I think I will find our way out of here. I'll prove
That would
you
be interesting.
wrong.
No one's done that yet. Every time someone's been here, they've left a little bit. Those that have found their ways out. I don't know what has happened. But I can't say they're gone. I still feel her here. Yet I can't see her. I can see all of you. Even when you say you're not here wandering, I can see. Every little action. Every little look of a thought going through your head. I see you here.
Okay, I called the other guy creepy, but that takes creepy to a whole new level.
Yeah, I agree on that.
I'm not trying to stalk you. You're just here. You're the only things to watch. I mean you no harm. Truly. Not yet, at least.
What?
I'm just
Glad you're honest on us with that.
curious. Someone in your lives has been afflicted with something quite dire, haven't they?
Yeah.
What is it?
Both my grandfathers are afflicted with void. One of them is in very bad shape, and the other is barely keeping stuff off him.
They've been corrupted. That's
They've been
sad.
corrupted. Yeah.
It takes an element to beat an element, I suppose, though.
You're saying this is the way we can fix this?
Oh, there's a way to fix everything.
Well, if you know the way, maybe tell us?
Where's the fun in that?
You know, not having things be terrible?
To beat one element, you use its opposite. You need both to control a balance.
Okay.
So like light versus dark.
Yes.
Okay. So what's the opposite of void?
Oh, you're looking at it on the wrong way, dear. That creature that did this. This void. It's not void. That to say, poor term for it. I prefer a more literal sense of what it is. It is corruption.
Corruption.
Corruption. You need merely the opposite. Stability. There are creatures and beings that have existed that fit strange phenomenon. Corruption, chaos, luck, karma, law, stability. Some things interact with others. Some things break other ones. Some things get a little bit more dangerous when another one's introduced to it, and some of them, well, they just don't mix at all.
Hmm.
But yet all of them all have that same connection to the curse. Possibility. Every single one has its own sway in the matter. But only if you let it. But it will certainly let itself. How do you find a concept? Well, I suppose that lady embodies her own. Strange, isn't it? If you want to fix something, maybe you have to make a problem first. I wonder what we could break. Or what you could break. In order to make it. Everything's strange, isn't it? That's the fun. I'll see you out now, if you'd let me.
I guess.
I'd say see you soon, but you're not going.
As you all wake up.
Jeez.
And as you guys wake up, the rooms you lay in, it's the exact same rooms, but they're all in black and white right now. Until slowly, with every movement, everything pulses out as slowly color returns to you.
That's strange. That's never happened before.
You all wake up in your rooms.
I look over at Flick.
Nah.
Well, that was weird, right?
I don't remember any of it.
I immediately
Alright.
get up and try and knock on one of the other rooms. See if I could talk to the others and see if anyone else had the same dream.
By the way, you all get your long rest. However, you don't feel like you've slept.
Ugh.
You feel rested, but in the sense that you weren't asleep. You know, like in the start, you know how in like some days it's like you feel extremely drowsy, but then you suddenly feel not so drowsy as you wake up more?
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like that feeling. So you guys have the day to you.
That sounds like every day for me.
You guys are long rested from Sanctuary, so you can reset everything.
Sweet.
Whose door are you knocking?
One of the other party members. I don't really care which. I just pick one at random.
Okay, or you hear it on your door.
I open the door and just peek my head out.
You see Seraph.
Oh, hello.
Hey, did you happen to have a strange dream last night? Like, we were all in that a strange town, and there was this weird person with a blindfold talking to us.
Yes.
I was worried about that.
Honestly, with that with that crazy dude with the dream magic, I
that one weird creep.
Yes, I would say that I'm used to this, but I'm not.
I'm gonna say there is a distinctive differences between the feeling of him and her. With him, you get a notable feeling like you've been asleep, that you've rested. You get that sleep feeling. With her, you weren't asleep. You were somewhere.
But
like
it's strange.
Like a second body is the way to put it.
But it's strange, really. Seeing what just happened.
I don't exactly know fully myself, unfortunately. Seems like after we fell in that lake, well, yeah, it seems like we're stuck with this problem until we can figure out a solution to it.
And there's no solution?
I'd assume if you and I had the same thing, I'm assuming everyone else did, since I saw everyone else in the group was there.
Pretty sure.
We need to figure out we really do need to sometime figure out what the heck is going on with that, but I don't think we can really talk to people here. Probably weird them out. We should keep an ear out for anything that might be related to this.
Well, weird them out or they'll think you're crazy.
Or both. But either way. We should keep an ear out just in case we potentially find anything related to this. And didn't that creepy dude say something about the shortest, when the night's longest, some sort of message will appear?
He did.
Isn't that like, if I know what day he's talking about, isn't that like a month from now? About
Yes.
2 months?
Mima talked about that when I told her about it.
Something tells me we should probably make sure we're ready for that. I have a feeling it's not going to be good. I don't know what he could be potentially planning.
It might have to do with that piece of the moon he's looking for in Rilf.
Right. Well,
I told you about that, right?
No.
Well, I'm telling you about it now.
Alright. Spill the beans.
Yeah, he's going to Rilf, looking for a piece of the moon for some reason.
Piece of the moon? So you mean the moon has pieces of it missing?
Probably like a rock.
That's probably not good. We don't have any clues on where to find that. Except we're going to Rolf. Maybe we should figure out things around here first. Something screwy is happening around here. I can feel it.
We will see.
We should probably round up the rest of the group and figure out what we're doing today, come to think of it.
Probably. Anyways, we'll Get change and wake up my brother. Close door. And I look at Flick.
Hi.
Hello. Okay. Get ready, and we're gonna meet up with the others.
Meh.
Don't you wham me. I'm
I'll
wham
do it.
you.
I'll do it as long as I want.
And I'll fucking wham you back. How you like that?
Wah,
Wham,
wah,
wham,
wah.
wham.
10 minutes later.
10 minutes later.
As everyone's finally waking up and coming downstairs, you come downstairs and you see there are a number of guards already down there in the main foyer, standing around.
I really hope they aren't waiting for us.
Make your way down the stairs. One of them.
Before we get down, I'm gonna put
Yeah.
my the eye dress on both me and Flick.
Okay, got it. I'm going to self-assume Fuhrer is eye dropping.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You guys make your ways down. The guards seem to prepare themselves a little more as you hear in his name, the High Majesty, we have come to seek a strange audience that has made their way into our towns in recent dates, and strangely enough, an execution has gone around. You have to say for yourself.
I look over at the rest of you.
You guys look. You guys look around. You actually see. You see Empire. You see Empire is. Emperor. Fucking hell. You see Emperor is fucking crouched down, laying back against the inside of his shitty bar table, and he's just fucking sweating bullets.
I get for deciding to go on a road trip.
You're going to have to come with us, please.
Fine.
Alright. No objections here.
We had nothing to do with it. I promise that.
It's a likely story. I've got a lot of questions for you, what you're doing in our town. You're definitely not native to here. And that one there, streams of Haragon.
Looking at the rabbit.
Rabbits.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a
You guys
hook,
got
so
a problem with Harrogans?
That's not your business.
Fine. They already grabbed all my stuff.
If you run, take that as you are guilty as charged.
Alright.
I turned towards the innkeeper and thanked him for giving us the room for the night.
He just looked at me, he's like, I'm not here.
Before we go, let me do something really quick. And by something really quick, I mean put my weapon in my bag.
Okay.
Is that okay? Is that okay with you? I'm looking at the guards
would
before I
rather
do it.
He looks at you and says, "We would rather much, actually, if you left your weaponry behind."
Well, I would rather not, actually.
Does this count as a weapon? I held up my wooden sword.
Luckily, my cards aren't
Anything that could be
weapons.
used to hurt someone, we would prefer a few left behind.
Well, cards aren't weapons. They're just my lucky deck.
No, they are not.
Let's get this over with.
Please leave your weapons behind and then come with us. You will be checked once again when you enter the gates.
So much for hospitality.
When strangers arrive in our kingdom, and our execution strangely gets intervened upon, we ask questions.
Hi, Jack. Does the loot count as a weapon?
No, it's
No.
musical instrument.
Ah, so can I had a dagger inside the loot?
That would be a weapon. And
No.
no.
It's a loot. It's a loot.
Probably can't hide it. You could try to hide a dagger.
Because all I have is a rapier, dagger, and a wooden stick.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you all will start to be, you all will be surrounded by guards, first things first, as you will all be escorted towards the castle. As you guys walk past the execution site, you see there is the cut rope, and it is all set up like a crime scene. You're walked past it. As you hear, and you're absolutely sure you know nothing. If you lie to a governmental official, not only is that beyond illegal, you will be effectively reserving information on a rather important case. That could get you in big trouble. So you know nothing.
Only know what I saw. Saw a big giant thing cut the rope. That's all I just saw. I saw everything that everyone else saw.
Roll deception.
Oh, crap.
I have no part in that.
As soon as dice are rolled, my character sheet's going to fuck me over, isn't it?
Or just like, I have no part in that. I was just way in the back with my brother.
The rabbit is your brother. I suppose I see similarity.
Nat 20, let's do it.
Okay. As you will all be led to the castle.
Yay.
At the front of the door, once again, you will be checked for weaponry. If you're trying to hide a weapon, roll sleight of hand now. Tell me what the weapon is, and then roll sleight of hand.
Is he getting his bag of holding question? Is Fear getting his bag of holding question?
All bags are being questioned.
All bags.
Imagine checking.
Are sticks being questioned?
If it looks like it could be a casting focus, it's being taken from you. If it looks like a weapon, it is being taken from you.
I have stuff with a
Extra pebbles got
python.
taken.
The one is literally just a rotted Hulk, so I think that one would be fine.
Yes, that's fine. They will take. That
Okay.
Imagine
They'll
bag checking.
they'll ask you what it is.
Hi, Jack.
For life, a walking stick, a very very decomposed walking stick.
Probably do better to purchase a bit.
Hi, Jack. Imagine doing a bag check on a bag of holding, and all you see coming out is just nothing but weapons.
It happens.
It happens.
You got 15 long swords, 10
May I
pikes.
see your bags, please?
I show my bag.
I show my bag.
Looks through it, confiscates any weaponry.
Didn't have any weapons to begin
What does he
with.
say when he sees
Followed the directions when I left them behind the back of the inn.
When he sees your hammer,
my bag?
A bag of holding.
I'm going to have
Yeah.
to request that we confiscate this for a little bit. You can get it back when you leave.
I am going to put my belongings in here then. And he'll put everything into the bag of holding. Other than his shield.
Okay.
I'm sure they will understand that much.
Yeah.
I just keep my cards in my deck slot that's on the dual disc on my wrist.
So bags of holding will be disarmed from you. As
Okay.
they are held at a checkpoint. As you are on this map.
So, does a 23 pass for a sleight of hand check?
What are you trying to hide?
A dagger.
Dagger? Yep, you can sleight of hand that.
Because I have the gloves of thievery, which gives me a advantage on. Well, not advantage. It gives me a +5 for sleight of hand and stealth. Big lock checks.
Yeah. Everyone needs to be a bit smaller. People are too big. I can't fix that right now.
So I have a dagger.
Yep. Okay. So you are all disarmed of your weaponry. You are led into a hallway. As the guards stand on this side, they gesture towards the end of the hall.
Okay.
I'll walk down the hall.
I guess I walk down the hall. No real point in bucking things right now.
Walking.
Especially because bucking things right now would probably cost me my head.
Walking. Talking. Rearranging furniture. Alright, sorry. Asking. Please do not touch the things.
Towards the end of the hall.
That's where we ended.
No, just a little bit. Make your way to the end of the hall. You see all these doors have normal. You see a hallway. To the right and the left, there are armors. They look worn and broken. And you see next to next to the armor sets are these paintings of people, kings and their queen. Each set a family line. The last king, the king before that.
Huh.
Or does not consent to being touched by the DM.
Apparently not. Monument. As You reach this as you reach a door. It is a large-scale stone door, and you see on top of it sits a skeletal gargoyle.
Oh boy. Keep going. Try and act casual, effectively.
As we push open the door, you see it leads into blackness. To a library.
Okay, not what I was expecting. I thought this was a throne room.
Not what I was expecting either. I'll walk in.
So you enter into what looks like a large library. As you step in, you see the walls lined with a number of books from, well, across the realm. Stuff in numbers of languages. Some seem like collector pieces, others seem like, well, new prints or misprints.
Interesting. Is anyone else going in? Or is it just me in here?
I'm going in.
As you enter, you see, not that big. You see there is a singular round table, and there is a person behind it looking at papers, sorting through them, making notes. Wears a large brim hat and a large brim hat has some cyberpunky-esque vibe to him with what he wears. One of his eyes is covered, the other one is a hazel brown. You can't see his right eye, it's covered with cloth. Some sort of like eye patch in a way. Other one hazily brown. He's got a nice rich white hair. He looks human. He seems human. And under his brown eye, he has a strange kind of like, he has a strange triangular black marking.
Right. Oh. Do I see anyone else in here?
Other than him, there is a statue across the table from him that looks like it's in fear.
Well, it certainly doesn't give me confidence in the situation.
Do not be worried about them. It's merely an art piece.
Oh. You'll never be sure.
It's scary,
you know?
right? It really makes people think twice before they do it.
Yeah, I could tell.
You must be the new people in town.
Yes.
Indeed.
I am High King Hubert.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
I hope it's the same to say towards you. You're new in this kingdom. Teribal is not what it used to be, and it is my job in order to keep its greatness. However, I do have to admit, and I hope you're not overly offended, of the fact that a number of strangers enter my kingdom, and just correspondingly, one of our predestined and already state-certified and judged, juried, and confirmed executions have been surprisingly unbooked. Hope you're not offended that we sought to raise questions to the newcomers.
I can imagine. Just a bit of bad luck on our end.
Bad timing. Yeah.
If you do have something to do with it, it's not good for you. If you don't, I do apologize for wasting time.
Again, can't be too careful, I guess.
No.
Can't be, no.
And I most certainly wouldn't prefer to have a war.
Oh my god!
Robot. Terrible noise.
What?
Whoa!
Who the fuck is having a tornado run through?
Grill!
Bro!
That's
You-
TK.
Oh gosh!
What just happened?
I
didn't do
don't.
anything.
Your mic just decided to.
Me and your wall decided it wanted to kill us.
Your mic decided to have an aneurysm.
I did literally nothing.
We know.
Again.
We know.
That was torture, and it was awesome.
No.
Anywho, as he looks over, he says, "I would be most unfortunate if the circumstance, if you did interrupt our execution. If the situation is true. I'd hate for it to lead to war."
He also says, "Do not talk again."
Oh.
What?
Is Oprah saying anything? Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack's
is a
talking
bit-
to mom.
Mother. I see.
Well, guess we wait.
You're in danger.
Someone dropped in.
We're all in danger.
To the loop. Anyway. I would,
How?
I don't know. I would personally be at odds if I'd have to start a war over such a silly act. Wouldn't we, Princess Aura? Prince Flick.
Is Oprah saying anything?
That's up to you.
Let me see. I don't really want to roll a d4 for it. I feel like Fier's just looking at Oprah, and Oprah's just kind of every now and again glancing at him, and Fier's still staring at him, and he just kind of looks away.
So. May I ask what you're doing here in my kingdom? Not to war to outsiders. No offense, but we're very small and very weak.
No offense taken.
No
There's
offense.
nothing more than we've had to do than stand our ground.
Indeed.
Well,
This
yes.
content has not exactly been how I was told it was from what I was told back home. So,
Darabala used to be a very prosperous kingdom. But due to the forest and that war, we've lost practically all of our territory.
Your mic.
Well,
He's trying to kill us all once again.
We've lost almost all of our territory to the forest. If it wasn't for a trick that I found in an old manual procured from a star elven ruin, I don't think I'd have the protection we have for Terry Apollo today. So what is the prince and princess of a neighboring kingdom doing here?
well, two reasons. One of which we were in the forest. I won't disclose why, but we were in the forest, and we had a choice either to take a faggot back home or to get some proper rest over here. We decided to have a proper rest here.
We also were We're trying to figure out why we lost communications with your kingdom.
Yeah. I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Not interested. Being taken by. All you rabbits do is take. Careful, everything on this continent. Yours. And then next you're going to move over to Varen Yaga, and then everything there will be yours. You see the problem here? If we don't stand for anything, what do we fall for? What have we suffered for if it's only to be claimed by the Empire? We didn't have your help when we were first being taken, and we sure as hell don't want it now. We are strong without you.
Yeah.
So you can tell your king. You can take his fluffy butt and go try to claim some other piece of land for his greedy, greedy mittens.
Fully noted.
I hear you're staying at an inn. It's no place for regality. So long that you are in my kingdom, I'm more than happy to be inclined to allow, if it be my honor, allow the princess and the prince and the bodyguard troop to stake a claim here in the boundaries of the castle. So long as that troop stay.
Try to keep things a bit humble personally.
This don't mean that royalty should be sleeping with the rats.
Can I roll to see if he's planning something?
Insight? Sure.
You know, I will roll inside as well.
I have a funny feeling. And I want to see if my
Something tells me
character
this guy
else.
will do something if the boys stay with him.
Oh, nat 20.
Perfect kidnapping opportunity.
Okay. Right now, he is very much judging you. It's the best way I can put it.
Does you know that I'm
he's
judging him?
rating. He's getting a rate on you guys.
All right,
Does
I
he
got
know-
9. I got 19, so I pretty much I can surmise the same thing.
Right
Does
now,
he-
he's basically
does
just
he-
trying to get a read on you guys.
Does he know that I'm trying to do the same thing to him? I rolled a nat 20. I'm hiding my face better than his.
Crits don't apply to checks.
Yeah, but I'm hiding my face better than him.
Well, we do appreciate your offer. I'm pretty sure after we get this debacle settled, we're gonna be moving on our way.
Yeah.
You're heading off to Rilf next to try to claim them into your dominion. They are in a rather weak stage of their leadership. I hear in a few days they're maybe about a week from now is when they're going. Maybe about a week and a half from now is when they're having their next mayoral election.
think you guys were going to be trying to take over any kingdoms.
Us. We in Terry
Well, I understood we were going here out of genuine concern.
Concern with the lupine is more concerned that we're a piece of land that could be taken by either them or by the forest. And I'll be honest, I'd rather be taken by the forest.
Quite a harsh sentiment, if you ask me. But not you.
Wolf is having its mayoral election in about 2 weeks. So, I wonder what's going to be happening there.
Can't see the future, unfortunately.
You are invited to stay freely of charge here in the castle. It would be my humblest of honors. Truly.
Well, what do you guys think?
We kind of left all our stuff at the tavern.
True.
I can retrieve it for you. I can have that done post haste. No. If you do choose to stay here, you will have your free reign access to my library. Don't take anything. If you do, I'll figure it out.
I'm asking you.
The wife wants to know how much longer we're gonna be.
What time is it? Oh, not much longer.
Not much. Okay. I will tell her that answer.
But so long as you are in my premises, I'd be more than happy to share my resources. I'm not interested in being proclaimed by the lupine, but I would rather prefer not to be at war with him right now.
EK, your mic.
Yeah, after all, let's be honest, war is the last thing anyone wants.
Especially
There's a line that say it. A lot of people of a lot of places dream of any little step of opportunity. He watches, he starts to walk closer to you, Aura. Any simple action, any little chance, the smallest sweat, bolt, scratch, anything to provoke a reason to claim. Why have your own land if you could have someone else's as well? To some people, it doesn't matter what or who or how things of sacrifice are taken in the crossfire. Dirty tactics or cheap tricks. Some people don't care. Some people do what they need. And if someone's running low on something and someone has it, some people take it, dear. War isn't stupid. War isn't meaningless. It's part of this world. And we all choose to live in it. So we live with it. It's everywhere.
But right now, we have a common enemy, which is the forest.
The forest is a natural.
Not what we saw on it.
Yeah, that was. I will admit that was
It's
not a
little
joyous
than
journey to travel through the forest to get here.
it's anything but natural, from what I can tell.
Oh, it's completely natural. It does exactly what it's supposed to. However, the question is, what is it supposed to do? I've spent a while here researching about the forest, figuring out ins and outs. I've been researching about those those heinous creatures, disgusting. Those ones with the blood mist in the eyes. Dangerous, dangerous devils they are.
I'm guessing you're finding out a way to stop them.
No, merely researching. However, I do hear that there are manhunts going on for those with these curses. We don't have any here in Teribala. But I hear the lupine is fresh with their hunting. Not afraid to take a life, from what I know. Very divided there with the lupine, aren't you? Especially. Must mean something towards the devil children of the deviled grandchildren of the Grand King.
Is it really that well known of a title?
I don't know the full story. I just know you bring dirt to nobility. But I can't say I'm clean myself. I can't say any noble is clean. And any noble that tries to admit that they are, those ones are the dirtiest. I have my dirt. So do you. So how do you deal with it? That's the question. Who do you let take it down upon you because of it? I certainly would never don't have the patience that you do. However, I am truly surprised how passive your king is about your situation. It's sad. It's almost like he doesn't care for your well-being himself. Maybe it's true. Maybe the king doesn't care about his dirty, dirty descendants. That'd be sad. Well, you may share what is mine. Please find yourself. I don't want to say at home because, from what I hear, home is rather coarse. So I will say, find yourself in my metaphorical. Please don't touch me. As he steps back to his.
How does he know that the house at our village was attacked?
Because he attacked it.
Says the rock.
That's a bold
And knowing how Axel is, all those things he just said is a complete lie. Unless Hijack is doing some wibbly wobbly thing, making Axel the villain of this. I'm gonna be mad because no, Axel would not be the villain. He's too much of a helpful person to be a villain. This will be the weirdest heel turn in WWE history.
I never called Axel a villain.
I'm just saying.
He did.
You're saying the king.
Yep, the king, Axel. He's talking about Axel.
I know.
What do you want to do?
Not hijacked words. His words.
I know, but Flick is thinking of those words and he's like, Yeah, no, this guy is. I can smell the cow.
How dare he talk about my grandpappy like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him.
I turn around to the group and ask, "Well, what do you guys want to do?"
Well, clearly they don't need help, so we don't need to be here.
Right? Oh, I guess we should get going.
Indeed. Thank you for your offer, but
Offer.
well, the offer for us to stay here if we needed to.
As
Well, it's
long as
early
you are
morning.
in the reaches of my kingdom, you can find yourself a place in my castle.
That's nice.
Gesture.
You know, it's actually illegal to keep the wife and children of a king hostage.
I don't think that I have the wife of a king.
I'm talking to you, Hydrak.
The wife and the king.
Wife and the children of a king hostage.
Family.
Just
You
the
say
relatives of a king.
you can say members of the royal family, and that simplifies it.
Yeah.
I see.
She's not holding you hostage. She's offering you a place to stay.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that
But he might try to pull something. This doesn't
if
seem
he,
like the most
I'm
trustworthy
saying if he does try to hold us as a ransom, it's kind of illegal, and everyone is
It's
right
kind
to
of
then.
illegal.
It's
Only kind of.
Only kind of.
Only kind of.
Just you kidnap the prince and princess. He's like, it's only kind of.
It's fair game for anyone to then bully you.
So we're getting out of here.
Hopefully.
I'm good.
Well, you did have that one thing you said Fear might have wanted to mention to the group before.
Murder.
Oh, yeah, no, he,
And I'm gonna say for him, he can piece together that the actual location is probably the lake.
okay.
For what?
Are we still in the...
I'm gonna say you
Quarters,
guys will make your way out, get your stuff, and you guys will be back out onto the street before any conversations occur.
I happened to see a listing in the... One second.
One.
2.
3.
Okay,
12.
sorry. My brother did not understand when I said leave. Okay. I picked up it seems like a quest. They're asking for help, since you guys could not decide on what you all wanted to do. No response.
Anyone?
What?
Oh, there we Welcome back, son.
I ended that by
What do you want to do?
What
We
the
were
I'm just
gathering our
like
stuff
throwing
and
it out
getting
there.
going.
What did Fear say?
He found a help wanted thing and just put it out there that since you guys couldn't decide, we all couldn't decide on something to do, that this could be something.
Nah. I think we should head back to town so we can deal with Axel now.
Yeah, we should probably start heading back to the Lupine Kingdom.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
It's doing the boops and the beeps.
And also, I did put out the idea that we could also help out with Smith back in Greenleaf. And at that point, you can continue your
Our
thing
quest,
with them.
our quest was just to come here, see what's going on, and go back.
Well, no, we came here because we couldn't decide what to do, did we not?
No.
We had a quest here.
Did we?
We had to investigate why we lost contact with this
Contact to
kingdom.
Teribala as soon as this new king arrives. Lost contact.
Oh, okay.
So it's a new king.
Right.
Yeah.
Very
Hubert is a new
isolationist,
king.
it seems.
He is new in the last maybe about 15 to 20 years.
Sounds like a perfect castle to take. I mean, what?
Don't give in to the stereotype. Anyway, let's get out of
Money.
Dodge.
Let's move on to the Fey Gate.
What do you mean stereotype? Not all lords are corrupt.
Most of them.
Most of them are.
Only most.
And the other half are partially corrupted. like one great noble said, the kingdom wasn't even that corrupt. Why have you forsaken?
That corrupt.
He wasn't even that corrupted.
Why have you forsaken me? Okay. So, there's nothing left in Teribala we want to do?
As far as I can tell.
Okay.
Guess
I
we get our
mean,
stuff.
there is someone we are leaving in Teribala, but other than that,
Are we?
Above table, that one person who we get introduced that I saved last session.
You mean the player?
yes, they are
That's-
not here
the
today.
player
That is what
that-
I'm saying.
Well,
We
they
are-
ran it.
that
They
we saved, but no.
I could see a story happening with them in the forest, because that's where they ran off to.
No, they ran off into the town.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind
They
then.
ran off into the direction directly where Fear found that help wanted thing that you also know about, Seraph. You know that that was the exact same alleyway that he found that note.
I thought they ran out into the forest because there was literally no guards guarding the gate.
No, they ran into the city.
It would have made the most perfect sense to go
No,
outside.
they ran into the city.
Uh,
Okay. And on this note, while we're deciding what happens next, that's where we're gonna end
We're
today.
done.
we
Alright.
find the dwarf and then we leave the town before they figure out it was actually everyone else in the party except for me and Sun.
So,
And then me is.
Yeah, or Flick are innocent. They'll just be guilty by association.
yep. So,
Well, I mean, everyone's innocent, really, except for Fear and Obra.
until next time,
And
I'm
oh no,
going
Seraph
to
too.
I'm going to say for us. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. And remember
Good
to have
night.
your scouts spayed and neutered.
And sweet dreams.